talking about how coming back to the Philippines, living in the Oakland area, but he's been treated as a superstar here. And you wonder if it's been a distraction for him, but Donaire seems to have handled it pretty well. I heard some people there it is, at the Manila Hotel where we were staying, they were chanting Donaire too. Pronouncing his name differently, but we go by Donaire because that's the way he pronounces it.
Left this country at age 10 to go to the United States, as you suggested. Came back here in his early 20s for a brief period of time. Has coveted just this moment when he would come in to the adulation of this crowd. And it's a nice crowd here at this Coliseum. They'll get a peek at him and give him the adulation he's gotten leading up to this fight. He's only fought twice in the last 2 years. That's been an issue for him after he had a promotional change and came to Top Rank. There was a long 11-month layoff. He's at 5.5 since his last fight when he defended his title. He has never lost a championship match. He's 3-0 in title matches, and he hopes that doesn't change today.
All right, to get us set, let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, mabuhay Pilipinas at magandang umaga. We welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the world-famous Araneta Coliseum here in Quezon City, Metro Manila, in the Philippines, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated, in association with Solar Sports and Waki Salud Promotions. We are sanctioned by the IBF President Marid Mohammed, Supervisor Ray Wheatley, and the Philippine Games and Amusement Board Chairman Eric Buhain, Commissioners Angel Bautista and Ramon Guanzon, and the Chief Boxing Director is Dr. Nassar Cruz. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside. From the United States, Larry Hazard Jr. From Indonesia, Mohamed Ruiz. From Australia, John Wright. And our referee in charge of our main event, he'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Pete Podgorski. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Flyweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance, and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Philippines, it's time for the main event of the evening, Matinding Bakbakan Ito. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing black trunks with silver trim, he weighed in at the flyweight limit of 112 pounds even. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 24 wins, no losses, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the first attempt at a world title. Please welcome the challenger and the IBF #1 ranked contender from San Antonio, Texas in the United States, introducing Raul La Cobrita Martinez. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my left, fighting out of the ring corner, wearing red trunks with white trim. He weighed in at a ready 111.5 pounds. His record stands at 20 wins, 1 defeat, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Today he is making the third defense of his title, fighting out of San Leandro, California in the United States by way of Bohol in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the popular and defending IBF flyweight champion of the world, introducing the Filipino Flash, Nonito. Once again, our referee in charge, now give instructions, Pete Podgorski.
12 rounds or less, first and foremost. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, come out banging at the bell. All the way back to the bell.
There's the final instructions for Pete Podgorski. And you mentioned only 2 fights since that punch that knocked out Vic Darchinyan. You know, that thing was compared to the left hook that Sugar Ray Robinson used to knock out Gene Fulmer 50 years ago, and you were there. It was quite a punch.
It was a great counter left hook, and Donaire had been doing well in that fight to that point, so it wasn't a punch that came out of nowhere. He'd been boxing very effectively against Darchinyan, and it vaulted him into another level, and now he's trying to take advantage of that. As we said, he hasn't been as active as he might like to be since then. But, you know, this is a match where he thinks he can make a statement. We'll see.
The champions in the red trunks. Cobrita in the black trunks. And the question that comes up, 24-0 Martinez is, but is he ready for this stage yet? Looking at his resume, well, we certainly seem to think he's ready. We shall see if he can come down here and take the title away.
He's definitely a good young fighter, and this is a step up for him. There's no question about it. Comes in off a high, and Donaire pointed it out, because he got a first-round knockout victory over Victor Proa, who was an undefeated fighter. But, you know, Nonito Donaire is one of the upper echelon, along with the Darchinians and the Montiel. He's way up there in these junior flyweight and flyweight divisions.
First round scheduled for 12. Both these guys extremely engaging. So he had to start monitoring what was going on.
Yeah, he was very concerned about it.
With the right hand, and the crowd reacts as Martinez is going backwards. Donaire's try to take care of business. They had a little Texas two-step there, going across the middle of the ring. Don't blink, folks.
It's going to be a very difficult night for Donaire, but even to say that's the question. Donaire is a very powerful puncher.
Left hook on the chin, and down goes Martinez. He's shaking it off. Did we mention the left hook? Now we'll see what he's made up for sure now. Martinez down 2 minutes into the first round. Donaire stalking now. You can see the look of bewilderment on the face of Martinez. Back on the left hand again is Donaire. This is time when a young fighter has to suck it up and find a way to survive.
And those wild punches are not going to get it done for Martinez, because he'll put himself in the harm's way of a
got hit again.
If you press Donaire, that counter left hook will really hurt you, and that was the punch that did end Darchinyan.
Got him. Down goes Martinez for a second time, telling his corner, I'm all right. But boy, the power of Donaire quickly becomes evident. You can bet the listening bell in the corner.
He said, if I can take Donaire's power, it'll be a long night for Donaire, but so far he has not been able to take his power.
A little wobbly coming over.